Alright, boys and girls of YouTube, so this is a quick update on Bleu. Last video you saw it was overheating, kind of running like garbage. So I figured out the overheating issue. Basically, this connector right here, I used to go to the stock fan, was shitty. So the guy that had it for 6 months, that I bought the car back from, ran it through the winter, and I don't know if it's getting salt in there. This shit's all wide open. There's no splash shield or nothing. I don't know if it's getting corroded or what happened, but that, I would actually flex the fan around and I would lose my 12 volts there. But before I figured that out, I slapped 2 new Amazon fans in there, slim fans, and they're alright. They're like 40 bucks. Initially I thought that the fan might have died because I did measure 12 volts there, but it was just intermittent, so I couldn't pull like 6 or 8 amps that it needed to, I think is what happened. On top of that, I seem to have, this car's had grounding issues for a while. I've actually tried to repair some of the grounds, like this tranny, this transmission, the chassis ground I repaired today, and the main body ground I kind of cleaned up. But anyway, in my fuse box, my relay that's supposed to be where this little jumper is, isn't clicking on. And I'm measuring the signal while in diagnostic mode that it's getting the 12 volts to toggle. But on the other side, the pin that should be the digital ground reference is like 80 or 90 ohms back to the battery. So the relay's not clicking on basically. Then I have the solid 12 volts from the fan relay right here. This 30 amp pink guy is good. And when I jumper it, I get my 12 volts right from the fan and they function now. So I gotta dig into it. It still seems to have some wiring issues. But with the fans on full blast, I am getting, the car's actually been running for like half an hour here. I just took it for a ride. And it's staying right around where it should be, right in the middle. No thermostat, because that had failed too. This car basically just had one thing kind of snowball into another, I think. So I am still pressurizing the coolant a little bit, and I think the coolant's disappearing. I just filled it with water, so it's kind of hard to tell right now. I'm going to put the actual right amount of coolant in it and track it a little bit better. So you can still hear that it's skipping and not running great. So on that note, you know, I banged this to work one day just to say I did. Like, that was my whole point of buying Bleu back, because well, it was for sale and it's my old car, but I also, even though I have a brand new CX-5 with no problems, I'm like, you know what, I just like to bang around in a 25-year-old motor swap car. So anyways, I banged it to work one day, got it home, and it ran like shit. I haven't tweaked the timing at all, so I had to repair the distributor. So that was the deal. When I first bought this car back, it was allegedly just a distributor. I figured there was more, but I'm also pretty decent at fixing these cars, so I wasn't too scared. But I did a compression test, and it ain't looking good, boys. So this is a curved neck KLZE. It should be somewhere around like 200 if it was brand new. Right here. And I also found the wrong spark plugs in it, where they had put a spark plugs for a K8, which is like 2 heat range is different than the KLZE. I assume because of the compression ratio. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Anyways, it wasn't the right KLZE plugs. So basically, these are the old plugs. As I took them out, I noticed on 2 of them, they didn't even have the spark tip portion. Just completely burnt off because it was knocking so bad, or the heat, or what have you. The other ones are almost ground down to nothing too, which is why I assume why it was skipping so bad, because there's no way any spark was happening. So cylinder 3, the one that's the lowest compression, down to 155. I guess you can't focus on it. And that had like absolutely no tip. It was hollow down past the ceramic. So across the board, you know, we got 170, 170, 155 is the bad one, 180, 175, 173. So I don't know if the rings are kind of wore across the board and 3 is taking a shit or what's happened. But I put new spark plugs in it, and you can hear how it's running now. It ain't great. But I got a new timing light. I'm gonna set the timing, and I tweaked the IAC. So I think they had messed with that too, because I couldn't even idle in diagnostic mode till I redid the IAC procedure. So we'll see, boys. She's getting more and more drivable. Kind of these tweaks I'm doing, like they would rev up to like 6K now, but it's still sputtering and running super rich, and so we'll see. I'd just like to get in kind of like a drivable state, bang it, cruise it to work for a while. Been saying bang it a lot in this video, so drive it to work for a little while until I slap a new motor in it, or until I rebuild this motor. Kind of where I'm at now, unless I find something else. But the compression numbers are kind of telling, so we'll see. Quick update.